It was right here, guys. This is where I met him. First time I met London was right here. He came around that tower right there. Came around that tower and I pointed my fucking rifle at him. And now he's fucking dead. Do we bury him here, David, in this fucking godforsaken spot? Look how
Right
beautiful
here
it is
with
right
it.
here. Look how beautiful it is right there. Behind you. Turn around. This way is so nasty. I met him right here, guys. This is where it all began, right here. We fucking slept next to each other. At that camp, in the fucking bushes, under fucking trees. We were all we had. I'm just saying, guys. I fucking miss him. I miss him so much. I can't even enjoy my fucking smokes. Where do we bury him?
See those hills over there? Maybe at the base.
I want every baby girl. Look, I don't want nobody to be there but us, but I want the whole world to know that he died and how much he meant to me. And I want the whole world to be there.
We were his world, Renee.
I want every fucker in the crossing to feel what I'm feeling. I want them to all suffer the way I'm suffering.
I know.
The way. You know, he wasn't coming with us, guys, the last few days. He was getting iller and iller. He didn't come with us to the fucking bank. He didn't come out west. When you guys came out, he was getting worse and worse and worse and worse. He would walk away from us. I would keep my eyes on him. He would go and start fucking coughing up God knows what. He didn't want to show us that he was weak. He was my dog. DAWG. He never showed weakness. He was dying from the inside out, and all he ever thought was to fucking have our back. Why do you have to fucking die? Because of Curtis? So be it. Better he died like a soldier rather than dying to that fucking illness of his. You guys, I think this should be the place. Somewhere right here. Because this is the city of outlaws. And there was no bigger and better and legendary outlaw than London. He did that shit the right way. He didn't have any of my weaknesses. He didn't have anybody's weaknesses. You know how long he was on the run for? God knows how many years he was on the run for. I got caught 100 times, he never got caught once. When he was wanted, he would ride fucking for hours and hours and hours and hours out of the city, and that's where he would sleep, under a fucking tree, under a bush. With that shotgun as his pillow. He would check in with me every fucking day. I would get telegrams from the corners of the world. No matter where he was, he always checked in with me, made sure I was okay. Fuck, man, and he's dead now. Everybody's wagging their finger at me for fucking Blur. Ain't nobody wag one finger for London. London was worth 100 Blairs, 100 Taylors, 100 armadillos, and 1,000 fucking Valentines.
I'll never forget him. He was our protector. He was always there for us. No
I'm
one could
fucking
have done
tired.
it better.
I'm tired. I don't know how much more I can go on like this.
Oh shit!
Wow, he was
Really was tired.
very, he was very
really
serious about that. He was,
He was really, really tired.
save the world. My final message. Goodbye.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's dead. I want him to have a fucking monument so fucking big. I want it to be the Colossus of Rhodes right here, but I want it to be the Colossus of London. I'm not talking about his junk. Remember I said, how deep is your love? He said, as big as my Johnson. You guys remember that?
I do remember that.
I said, how big is your leg? And he said, it's as big as my Johnson. He said that. He said his leg was as big as his Johnson. That's a big fucking Johnson.
I'll miss him a lot. He always knew what to say in the right moments. It was like he was waiting for it, for that right moment to say something scandalous. Cracked me up.
You know, there was only one time he ever wagged his finger at me, ever.
I remember.
It was that day in Dennis. That was the only time ever that he ever disagreed with anything I ever did. He walked with me to certain fucking dead into the lion's den with Becca Lang. And even then, he never complained. Because he knew that's what a soldier was supposed to do. I don't even know anything about him. You know, that's the worst part. I don't know about his family. I don't know where he came from. I don't know his mama, his brother. I don't know nothing. All I knew that he was my London. You know, if I ever have children, kids, they'll never know about him. They'll never see him.
They will.
I can't say go fuck with your Uncle London today.
No, but you can
Go
tell
get on
him
his
the stories.
I said go get on his nerves. And I knew that London would educate him. London would educate him with his silence, with his fucking bravery. If I have a son, I'm naming him London. Douglas reminds me of London. But London was like the gangsters from the mountain. No family, no wife, no kids, no nothing. No friends. Until he met me, I guess. I don't know why he had my back. I don't know why. Up until that point, he would always ride solo. Why with me? The fuck I ever do for him? And then you guys came. He was a lot different before you guys came. He started opening up more. He would talk more. In your guys' presence. I don't know if you guys understand how much y'all meant to him. I could just tell by the way he would talk, the way he would joke. That now the London that I met was cold. He was cold and he was a killer because he had to be. You got 0.000001 BPM from him. Or WPM, words per minute. You got negative words per minute from him until you guys came around.
I think we all knew how much we meant to each other. We didn't even have to say anything, we just knew. London didn't have to say anything, but he knew.
I fucking miss him so much.
I know. We all do.
Now I gotta bury him. I want
You'll have
nobody
to
to be
bury
at the
him.
funeral, and I want everybody to be at the funeral. I want to have the biggest fucking statue for him. Because he deserved it. I don't care what anybody says. I remember when they took us all to prison for moonshine. Remember the way they were fucking handling him, pushing him into the cell, had nothing on him anyway. They had no crimes against him, they just pushed him in the fucking cell. I'll never dress in color again.
I don't even know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Remember, Slim, when we were crawling through the desert like Muppets, me, you, and London?
I do.
I remember the way me and you were crawling and he was just walking upright.
Yeah.
I kept panicking, London, get down, London, get down.
I remember.
He told me, what's with all the fucking shut up? But that's what he said.
I remember that. We need to keep him in our memories. Like this, tell the stories about him.
How about right here?
Right here.
Right here. So everybody that comes to this outlaw town, everybody that comes to the telegram office, they see. that the baddest outlaw lies here, and that this whole west side is his. All of these fucking desert is his.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
What do y'all think about this spot? It's
I
either
think
gotta
it's-
be here or the fucking tip of the tallest mountain in the fucking crossing. The tallest mountain in the crossing.
Which one's that?
I don't know, but I'll find out tonight.
I think this is a nice place. See the sun taking over that ridge.
What were his last words to us?
Ain't no fair weather.
That's right. And on that mountaintop, the weather is the unfairest. Or rather, the least fair.
Yeah, I agree, Denjix.
That's where I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go to the highest fucking mountain. I'm gonna see from there.
All right.